Oh, sorry. Wow. Oh, class. Well, I've just seen the first two episodes, and here's my review. Okay, so the way this video is going to work is I'm going to split my review into episode 1 and episode 2, and then review them as a whole at the end. So, episode 1, let's start off with the characters. Now, at the beginning, these characters were literally the young adult fiction generics, right? You had the sweet girl, the top awesome football player, confident guy, the awkward dude, and the really, really clever one. Like what young adult fiction doesn't have these? But at the end of the 50 minutes, these characters moved away from these kind of stereotypes in a way into something unique and less predictable. Now, you could see this episode focused heavily on Charlie, and I think his character definitely had the most development in the first episode of Class, and I kind of liked where his character went. At first he was really awkward, but then when the Doctor came, I'll talk more about him in a minute, he suddenly opened up to the viewers, or not indirectly to the viewers, and we got to see his background, and also Miss Quill, who kind of still felt a little bit for Miss Quill, but she still retained the same kind of character she had when at the beginning of the episode, which I'm sure she'll have some character development later on in the series. I think for Patrick Ness's first story in the Whoniverse, he definitely did a very good job. He had a very difficult job in the first 50 minutes because he had to introduce the characters, the villain, the storyline, and bring in the Doctor at the end. And did he do that well? I think he just about did. It felt very fast, the first episode, but I think that I wouldn't say it benefited from it, but I don't think it really hindered the episode that much. And as the villain goes, it was very it wasn't like, it didn't feel that threatening in a way. I think the bit it had with April was definitely very was definitely eye-catching. You know, it really got me into the episode. But I wouldn't say I felt scared by the villains. They were good, the Shadowkin, but they did feel like they had been done before. And I mean, if the Doctor says, "Count the shadows," which is literally quoting Series 4, Episode 8, Science in the Library, then I think Patrick Ness definitely meant to do that to kind of give references to the Doctor Who. But the Shadowkin, like Vash Narada, it really felt like it had been done before, if you know what I mean. But yes, the Doctor. Now, the Doctor really brought Class and Doctor Who into one. It introduced it pulled Class into the universe, and I think without the Doctor in the episode, Class would definitely feel very separate, and you could watch it without knowing it was in the Doctor Who universe. You know, but having Peter Capaldi in the episode definitely kind of made the Baroness of Doctor Who in 2016 less painful, if you know what I mean. Because throughout 2016, I have kind of lost that obsession I had for Doctor Who last year. The Class definitely pulled my obsession back. It's still not quite there, but I think after the return of Doctor Mysterio, which I will talk about that in a later episode, I think it's good enough, you know. Moving on to episode 2. This episode definitely focused on Ram, it was obvious. And I think what they're going to be doing throughout the series is focusing on another character every episode. Episode was definitely Ram's. Next week looks as if it's going to be Tanya's. And I think focusing on Ram this episode was definitely a sensible idea, because Ram had just lost his leg. He'd just been given a new leg, which he needs to get used to, and of course he had lost his girlfriend. His girlfriend would be killed by the Shadowkin. The constant flashbacks Ram had to his to what's his face? I can't remember. His girlfriend dying. Definitely kind of made you feel for Ram. In episode 1, he was definitely this really cool, almost obnoxious person in a way. And in this episode, the audience kind of felt for him much more. And villain, the coach with the dragon tattoo. The kind of the villain storyline was definitely paralleled with Ram's. Oh, sorry, is that the other way around? Yeah, Ram's storyline was definitely paralleled with the villain, and basically mourning something you've lost but you can never get back and you need to move on. And the ending was, I think it was a cheap ending. I think Patrick Ness said himself that it would be very expensive for like them to have a full battle with the CGI villain. But I think but by defeating the villain by just talking to it, if they do that for every episode, it's very annoying. But I think it works as a one-off, and I don't have any complaints about that really. But overall, throughout these 2 episodes, I definitely felt that you needed these 2 episodes to be next to each other, to come out at the same time, which was a very good move by the BBC, which is not something you say that often. But the Coach of the Dragon Tattoo dealt with the consequences of episode 1, and for them to be put next to each other, you could kind of, it was literally just the immediate consequences. So it was almost in a way a 2-parter ish. Now the music. Now it wasn't Murray Gold who composed this music. It was another guy. I can't remember his name. But he, instead of using brass and all that sort of violin brass, he used more electric stuff. He said that in an interview himself. And I think it definitely worked for Class, because Doctor Who was far more epic and like you needed the brass in it. Whereas this was a new modern young show, and I think electric definitely kind of paralleled that in a way. But oh my god, when the Doctor's theme played, da 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 da, oh, lovely. But oh god, that sent shivers down my spine. I haven't had that full theme tune since the David Tennant era. I mean, it's appeared a few times, I think, in Hellbent and Husbands of Forever song. But oh god, it was gorgeous. And the 12th Doctor's theme. Some of these beauties were in there. Oh god. Anyway, I'm gonna grade these episodes like you do in Class. I think episode 1 definitely felt like the stronger of the 2. But even though taking nothing away from episode 2, episode 2 was very good. They were 2 very different episodes. One was very fast-paced and did a lot, whereas the second episode was slightly slower and dealt with the consequences of episode 1. I'm going to give episode 1 an A+, I think, generous, and I'm going to give episode 2 a B+. Okay, how about that? Okay, that's the end of my review. I will see you guys next time when I'm reviewing episode 3, which looks pretty cool. It looks pretty scary as well. See you guys soon. Goodbye.